Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Penguin here, and today I'm here with
Chris.
And what deck did you play today, Chris?
Today I played generic Dragon Link.
And what place did you come with it?
Today I think I got 10th place. Didn't do too well today. Went 3-2. Built this deck last night in like 2 hours and just played catch it a couple games. It's pretty cool. It does what Dragon Link does. I need a bit more practice with it because there's a few things that I realized today that I could have did differently. But that's neither here nor there. Let's just jump right into the profile.
Alrighty.
So for the level 1 monsters, we play 1 Rocket Synchron, 1 Brotar, and 1 Royal Chalice Guard Dragon. So these are for Link Karibo if you draw them. Brotar is Brotar. When it's special summon, it discards to search a card. Ib is usually, or Royal Chalice Guard Dragon usually comes out off Ib, so to extend the plays, that's a little combo for later. Then to play 2 Galaxy Serpent, so you can summon it off the next card, which is 3 Draco Net. So when this card's normal summon, it summons out this, and then it's just a Ib combo, and it's free combo from there. Play 1 of each of the baby dragons. They still do their thing. They're still level 4s. They're still free specials, and they both work with the deck because the deck's full of light and dark monsters. Opening 1 is great because you still get the floating ability. Seeing them later is probably not the greatest, but you still gotta play them. For the 1-ofs, we play 1 Crusadia Draco, free summon, level 4 monster for Pissy or LP, pretty standard. 1 Magna Rocket Dragon. The reason I play this is because you don't want to open up with this card and the Quick Launch. If you open up with Quick Launch and the 1 card you're playing, then Quick Launch is dead. So playing both, opening with Quick Launch and 1 of these, you still get your full Ib combo, so it's just what you gotta do. Then the 1 Dark Worm, Foolish Burial, Dragon Ravine, free summon, great start. Next cards we play 2 Destrudo. Again, just a free special summon. Gets a tuner, gets into the gates, can help get into Ib in niche scenarios, but it's not easy to do, but it does happen sometimes.
Would you ever consider cutting down to 1 for consistency reasons?
No, you lose consistency cutting it to 1. You'd probably want to play 3. This is a going second deck. So then the 1 Tempest, because it's an extender, it's a free summon, adds cards to your hand if it's banished, big body, does wonderful things. 1 Legionnaire, couldn't find room for the second. I think there's I got a couple cards I might put in for the second, although this card isn't always okay to see in this deck opening because there's not enough light monsters to capitalize off the Monster Reborn effect. So this might remain at 1 for now until the Dragon Link comes out, or the Rocket deck. When the Rocket deck comes out, I'll be playing this at 2.
Oh god,
just because you're just going to loop cards from people's hands. But you can still do that in this deck, but it doesn't come up as often.
That Rocket deck's going to be nutty, eh?
Absolutely. 1 Red MD because it's Red MD, and the last 2 cards, 2 Phantasmic.
Rich boy.
On to the spells. Triple Signet Mining. I mean, yeah, card's awesome. Search is load your graveyard up with Destrudo, which is the most important part, and a few of the other cards that you might want to see in the graveyard, like the Tuner or Royal Chalice Guard Dragon. You get you to Draco Net, which just gets you a full combo. We play 3 Royal Chalice Guard or Royal Legacy Guard Dragon. You want to see this card in your opening hand, and if you don't see it, you're just going to search stop Ib. But this card allows you to play if they get rid of LP, so very important card to have. 3 Quick Launch. Again, the Rocket Engine is fantastic. Gets you to Ib. It's a free summon from deck. It's an extender, it's a starter, it's a finisher, it's whatever you want it to be. It's everything. The 1 Foolish Burial to send either Darkworm or Destrudo, and then 2 Dragon Shrine. Same thing, you want to send Darkworm or Destrudo, or Tempest. You could even send a Royal Chalice Guard Dragon and a normal monster to start your combo that way too, which is a pretty neat way to do things. Then the last card we dump for dumping is Ravine. I only play 1 because I search it, and I have 4 Foolish Burial type cards, so I don't really want to see any more than that because it's kind of bricky. This is a going second deck, so only 2 Call by the Grave. which is pretty neat.
You know what? To be honest, I've never seen 2 Called by the Grave being played. I've always seen it always at 3.
Usually you see it at 3, but you want to see your hand traps in this deck because you want to go second and kill your opponent. So we play. This card is like, if they make you go first, you have it. If you don't see it, whatever. There's so many extenders and so many ways to play through hand traps that you can still end on at least with 3 negates, even if they stop you. The last 2 cards is 1 Gold Sark for the Tempest and the 1 Succession in case you open with 4 Legacy Guard Dragon and you make it, so you still have a card to search. And then the last 2 cards is 2 Impermanence.
Ooh.
So that's it for the main deck. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So I forgot to decide. 1 second right now. 2 Ghost over. Where's the last card? 2 Ghost over. Where's the last card? I forgot to decide, guys. My apologies.
No worries about that, man.
There you go. That's the last card. So. Oh no. Yeah. So then the last card, the other 2 hand traps, which I forgot to talk about, is Ghost Ogre. So we play 6 hand traps in total. We play 3 Phantasme, or 2 Phantasme, 3 Ghost Ogre, or 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 Permanents. Seeing this with Phantasme is okay if you don't draw it off Phantasme. But Ghost Ogre is the best card in the game right now, in my opinion, because Guard Dragons and Orcists and just blowing stuff up, man.
Complete Crishplosion.
Onto the extra deck. 1 Link Revo in case you open with a level 1 monster. Was gonna play Alamirage, but I just don't have it. I traded it away, so just back to this.
You gave it to Cody, didn't you?
No, I traded it to someone else. The other Link ones are 1 Pisty, 1 LP. Guard Dragon plays, everyone knows what these do by now. For the Link 2s, the 1 Argapane, Summon and Negate, the 1 Beat Cop as your generic Link 2, so you can start your combo, and then the 1 Heretic Seal Heavenly Sphere, so you can end your combo, and then Romulus, so you can search Dragon Ravine and extend your plays. Also, anytime a card is summoned to this card's zone, you just summon a card again, so it's just free extension. The 1 Triple Burst Dragon, because people like to out your Guard Dragon plays all the time, and you need a way, like this card, if I would have made this in a game I played earlier, instead of Borosort, I probably would have won, because I forgot that every single Cosmo monster floats. So if I would have just made this instead, I could have stopped his play completely and we would have went on. Other than that, you play it for the arrow downward. You play it because if you need to link out of your Guard Dragons if they stop you. So standard. Onto the Link 4s. 2-star Yuja, draw a bunch of cards, summon a bunch of cards, standard. 1 Appaloosa in case they make you go first.
Oh god, Appaloosa.
This card is absolutely amazing. Being able to just have 4 monster negates plus a bounce with this card and Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss is pretty much unbeatable for most decks. Except for Cosmos, apparently. Because their cards aren't once per turn. 1 Borosort for going second for the OTK. And then the last 3 cards is 1 Abe, 1 Don Dragster, and 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. When I switch to the Rocket deck, I'm going to put in Warlord Savage Dragon and Crystal Wing. This deck is really hard to make Savage Dragon. It's very, very, very specific, so you need to have Tempest, or you need to not use Quick Launch. You need to have access to a level 1 tuner, and there's not enough. So instead of playing Savage, I put in Don Dragster instead, so you can get that free spell in the game. Other than that, that's it for the extra deck. The deck's fantastic. It can go first, it can go second. The end board, which I make going first, is 1 Seals pointed to Appaloosa, and this has 4 negates every time. So
oh god.
This is just one way you can do it. You could also come out with this and then get the extra deck lock if you play a more crazy Goliath, which I do in the side deck for later games against certain matchups. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Deck's fantastic. If you guys like dragons, play Dragon Link. It's my opinion. Thank you very much.
Alright, thanks a lot for doing this, Chris.
No problem, man.
And I'll see you guys later on.